What's up, guys? It's your boy Blackrue back with another video. Before we get started, cue Indigo Saint.
Let's get it. Indigo Saint in the building. Blackrue investing. Let's go.
Who's this producer? Best believe I was Blackrue investing. With your money, you ain't gotta be guessing. Profits is what we manifesting, so we binge on that Blackrue investing. Best believe I was Blackrue investing. Dark horse in this race, we ain't resting. We got stocks, we got crypto with a blessing. So thank God for that Blackrue investing. Best believe I was Blackrue investing.
My man Indigo. What's up, guys? We might be live here. So let me just go over here so I can gather questions from you guys. It's loading. Sup, nerd? Nerd up, Inc. Marv. Okay, hold on. Man, Indigo. What's up, guys? We might be live. I swear to God, y'all, I took off those sound effects. I don't know why they keep playing. What's up, Alipo Rodriguez? And just so you guys know, I have a video that will be going live on the channel right after our show. What's up, Tony Nolly? So right after the show, there will be a video that goes live on the channel. And just in case you haven't liked and subscribed yet, so over here, it's www.darkhorsewatcher.com, which should be, if I just go change it back right quick, www.darkhorsewatcher.com, right there. Check out videos like what is Power Ledger, all these climate change cryptos, what is XDC, what is WIDESPay, stuff like that, LCX versus VXV. But today we're going to talk about Solana and Solana phones and T-Mobile, okay? So shout out to all you guys who were there. And then right after I finish that up, what's up, Relaxing Serenity Sounds? We will then go over questions. So, Solana Mobile Debut Saga, a flagship Android phone for Web3. So, it's my contention that as soon as they roll out all these phones, then we will be moving into the metaverse. And I've told you guys time and time again, like how the World Economic Forum loves the metaverse. Again, you guys can come over here on the channel and see metaverse coins here. You can see World Economic Forum logo there. And then I had a follow up to that about different metaverse coins that you can see right here. Top metaverse coins while they're low, part 2. So definitely go check out both of those videos. But yes, this phone is a precursor to the metaverse. Once we have these types of phones, because Polygon's doing one as well, and so is Ethereum. Once we have these phones, the metaverse is pretty much right there, because now you have your phone and you can have your own avatar that's connected to you. So the World Economic Forum knows that avatar is you because it's connected to your phone. And now you can be into the metaverse. But let's go on. So these phones, you can, they're available for delivery in early 2023. Okay. Now, a little backdrop on Solana. They're pretty fast. They're one of the fastest cryptos out there. They boast that they can get up to speeds of 710K. So they can get up to those speeds, but generally they tend to be around like 4,000 to 3,000 TPS transactions per second. As of this moment, Algorand is faster than them. Algorand can get up to 6,000 um, TPS. They just had an upgrade. Not sure where I put that. Okay, here it is. Today's upgrade also features an increase in performance to 6,000 TPS. And I will have a video out on Algorand probably on Sunday. But let's get back here to Solana. So now they have that type of speed. They're going to have these phones, right? So then kind of what do they need to do to get ready for that? What they're doing to get ready for that is partnering with T-Mobile and Helium for the phones, okay? So Helium partners with T-Mobile to help scale their 5G network. Helium is undergoing significant changes to their structure, none bigger than their transition to monolithic blockchain to improving a transition to run on a Solana blockchain. So that means Helium is moving over to Solana from Ethereum, okay? So if we come over here and take a look at both of those coins, let's take a look at Helium first. So Helium, pretty low supply, under 300 million. They're sitting at about $4 right now, like $4.50, almost $5. If we look at where they've been, they were riding it high. They were as high as $39. I had a Helium miner. Believe me, I was loving when it was around 24, when it was just up here like this. I loved it. Believe me, I loved it. But sitting up here at 5, they may be something to invest in, seeing as how they're going to be a network for Solana, okay? So they're moving on to Solana, and then they're going to partner with T-Mobile for this 5G. So they're going to be interlocked with Solana for the phones. Now let's just see out here. Do we have anybody else in the live? Okay. So yeah, get any questions you guys have ready for this. Yeah, get them ready. So here we see that Helium's right in with them. And again, let's see where they've been again. Almost as high as $55. So sitting here at 5, 4 times 5 is 20. 4 times, well, actually, let's say $5 would be better. 5 times 10 is 50. So really, we're at like a 11 or 12x if it gets back to those highs, right? But yeah, let's go back to this article. And this article is pretty thick, y'all. So Helium is moving to a network structure, establishing sub-DAOs with their own tokens that will operate on the Helium ecosystem. And in order to do this, they're going to have network of networks, meaning they're going to have a 5G mobile network, and they're going to have an IoT network, Internet of Things, okay? And the reason why Internet of Things is important, again, goes back to the metaverse. If you have like some stylish glasses, you might want those glasses to connect to the metaverse, so it's almost like VR, like you're seeing into the metaverse. We have smartwatches now. We have, like Internet of Things. You can think of it like how we got smartphones, we have smart TVs. The internet is on the TV now. So like, really, they're gonna probably move to a space where a lot of things are connected to the internet. And of course they use a word like smart because we like that word, right? Humans like, okay, they're smart. They use the smart TV. So there's a bit of marketing to that too, right? But let's keep going. So, again, they plan to expand under they expand to God, I can't talk. They plan to expand their network offerings beyond their low data, low power Internet of Things network. dubbed the People's Network. So they're going to expand beyond this IoT network to include the T-Mobile, excuse me, the T-Mobile network. And if we come over here and look, Helium, it's huge. Their existing network, Helium Crypto. Their existing network is very, very huge. Most of Europe, a lot of America, it's it's humongous. And remember, this is with the kind of the IoT network. I think this is it here. No. Okay, we might not be able to find that right quick. Okay, yeah, view network coverage. There we go. It's amazing to see, and look at that. Just hotspots, almost a million now. So, most of all of California, like darn near the whole East Coast, half of Michigan, a good amount of like all of Ontario. um, so they got a good part of this piece of Canada close to Michigan, Wisconsin. Like I don't know where this is right here. It looks like yeah, I'm not sure where this is, but they got all of that, all of this like a good majority of Portugal and Spain, all of Britain, like a lot of this area, a good amount here. Surprised they don't have more in Africa or Brazil, but they got a good piece of coverage in Europe and all of Eastern America. Um, and then they got the West Coast under control here. Wow, a good decent amount here in China, but you can see here. Now imagine this with Solana, like with the 5G network. They can get the 5G network, like at least in these places. Man, it's on and popping. Like it's real on and popping. But let's go on. Okay, so the blockchain established a proof of coverage consensus mechanism, currently operated 3,500 validators and approaching a million hotspots. This proof of concept that a decentralized connected device network, albeit a simple version, could be applied to much broader use cases like 5G, Wi-Fi, VPN, etc. Thus, in order to scale, they will have an established network of networks. So imagine that network of networks so that they have not only IoT, like low level stuff, they also have 5G, they also have a VPN, like the stuff is endless. Because think about right now, like technically our whole network really is owned by Google and Google servers. Like Google could say, we don't want crypto on our network anymore. But if Helium was like another alternative, it's like, okay, you don't want us, okay, great, whatever, we'll move over to Helium. We'll move over to Helium, Google. And that opens up a whole new list of things too. It's like, okay, Google's censoring everybody. All right, why not just hop over to the Helium network where we know, or hopefully they don't censor people, but okay, we got another network and they won't censor us, so we're moving there and we're staying there. Offers a pretty big competition if you don't say so myself. So also this opens up an entirely new thing, which and we'll read this here. The flagship IoT network will utilize the IoT token, while the 5G network will utilize the mobile token. So this will open up an entirely new token, and it also means entirely new miners. And I put some information for the Patreons today on the miner. If you guys check out my videos, I have a link to the Patreon if that's what if you guys want to do that. It's besides the information on the miners, it's a weekly watch list and stuff for a monthly cost of $7.77. So there's that. And if we go down here, they bring up some valid questions. Well, before we even get into that, Nova Labs understood, and these are the people that run Helium, that scaling a 5G network and competing directly against the likes of AT&T, Verizon, and T-Mobile would be difficult, to say the least. So that's kind of why they teamed together with T-Mobile instead. Okay. So according to the Helium 5G website, plans for the lowest data plan will be 1 gigabyte per month, will cost users $5 a month, but beyond that, pricing is still TBD. But that's crazy to think about, because now Solana phones would be running on Helium 5G. It's unprecedented, right? Let's see what they say. Nova Labs will leverage T-Mobile network for all voice calls initially, while data transfers will leverage the Helium 5G where available and the T-Mobile network where it lacks coverage. Over time, the hopes are that the Helium 5G coverage will replace T-Mobile coverage and will be able to handle a significant portion of the calls and data. So to me, that makes me really bullish on Helium. Saying that they would handle an entire network of calls, right? Well, let's go on. Currently, Helium's 5G network has approximately 5,000 plus node operators, growing over 60% in the last 30 days, all operating within the United States. You can see their IoT, we just did that. You can see their IoT network and their 5G network on their well-designed Block Explorer page. So what we just saw was the IoT network. I'll go over there and see if we can find and this is a relatively modern article. It's from September 27th, only about maybe 2 weeks ago. So let's see if we can go over there and switch to mobile. Okay, here's the mobile, and that's growing fast. So mobile right now, and it's only available in the US. So it would be like crazy nice if you can get up on it right now. So basically, like, all of this is free. There's a few already in Arizona. This is kind of where I'm at right now. Of course, California is hitting it up pretty well. Then the East Coast, of course, a lot of money there. I'm surprised that there's this many in Detroit, but there's a lot in Detroit, it seems. That's cool. A lot in Chicago. So a lot in a couple major cities, I guess. Florida, of course. And of course, in Texas and Dallas, Houston and Dallas. What's that? Austin, of course. So a lot of major cities are hitting it up, but seems like there's Denver, of course. So seems like there's still a lot of need for coverage, right? And if you know how, like, the Helium, like we just showed you how Helium token blew up. Right now, I haven't seen anything list mobile yet. I didn't see it on CoinMarketCap, but we can check and see here if it's on CoinGecko. It's amazing that they've got that many out already. But it's still way early on the same token. Okay, I don't know where we can find mobile token and how much it's actually valued at. Um, I would think that they would have it on their site somewhere. But anyways, let's see if there are any questions out there. What's up, Strictly? Strictly 3 Sports. What's up, Elroy Senior? I finally posted my times on Twitter where my show is on. I know you requested that of me, and I did it. Where is it? Profile. So it's right here, guys, the times. I need to add a live stream for myself on here somewhere. And for you guys who just made it in, I will be premiering a video right after this show on my channel. So definitely go over there and watch the video that I'll be premiering. And definitely check me out on Rockfin. I need to start posting some more material here on Rockfin. But I see some of you guys have made it over, and I so much appreciate that. I'm working on posting up a couple more things on Rockfin. I won't spill the beans yet, but I have a couple more things coming up, including a collaboration with a ancient knowledge conspiracy guy that I really enjoy. So definitely come over there and check me out over there. For some reason, it seems to be frozen. I don't know why, but yeah, definitely come check me out over there. Let's see. What do you think about Solar? We'll get to that one too. Very big for the future for me right now. Expense. Yeah, man. And like I said, I have it for the patrons, like where to find a miner. But I'm definitely gonna have to check out getting one of these mobile miners because you're probably gonna be banking if you got one. See, like every major city seems like they've been kind of coming up to speed with these miners. Portland, Seattle. I'm so surprised. I'm so shocked that they got these many out here already. But as you can see, if we compare that to the other network, well, I just showed you guys the other network. It's everywhere. But here, it's still a lot of growth that needs to be happening here, right? Let's see where it is around here. Phoenix, pretty good. Not too bad. Phoenix, Scottsdale area. But yeah, let's go back here. They mentioned some really good points here towards the end. Okay. So, where is it? Okay. Here, so they mentioned some questions, and these are questions that I have as well. It's very difficult to determine where the value will accrue. Will value accrue at the sub-DAO tokens, the IoT and the mobile tokens, or at the DAO level with the Helium tokens? Both or neither? We don't really know yet. But I would suspect that owning a miner and getting mobile tokens would be pretty valuable because once the mobile network gets up and running, it'll be unprecedented. Like it's never happened before. The move to Solana is a massive shift for the existing Helium structure. The scrapping of Helium's native blockchain to move to Solana. They shouldn't kind of say it scrapping like that. They're not scrapping. They're converting and moving it over. Like instead of it being on Ethereum, it's moving to Solana. So they're not scrapping, because that can give people the impression that their tokens are not worth anything anymore, and that's not true. But moving on, and therefore scrapping proof of coverage and using oracles instead creates an entirely new mechanism for operating the various Helium networks, and there may be significant hiccups in the transition process. There will definitely be significant hiccups in the transition process, but that makes sense. Since it's never been done before, you can expect hiccups. Additionally, it should be noted that Solana is not without their own decentralization and network outage issues as well, which I was going to bring up because Solana's out like almost every 2 months or whatever. But yeah, crypto regulation should be in the mind of crypto investors. Don't worry about that. I mean, of course it's going to be regulated, but should that stop you from buying a miner and being on the network? No. One major concern for Helium is that the only U.S. exchange Helium is listed on is Binance. This could be foreshadowing of Helium being dubbed a security by the SEC in the future. I doubt that. I don't know about all of that they be listed as a security, but the fact that they're in bed with Solana, and Solana, like, shout out to Crypto and Down. Definitely go check me out. I did a Crypto and Down episode on a gentleman of crypto this week, so definitely you guys should check out that collaboration. But what I got from my man JJ Wentworth on there, Sam Bankman-Fried's father is well connected in the U.S. tax realm. He's known in the new U.S. tax realm, and that's why Solana and Sam Bankman-Fried are so connected, because of his father. Like how my man Bill Gates is connected because of his papa. But I digress. That'll be something to say for Rockfin. But yeah, so that's pretty cool, I think. Now let's get to the questions with the last couple 20 minutes. Let me see if you guys got them. Oh yeah, that's right, Strictly. You've been in this industry for 15 years. That's cool, man. That's cool. I would love to hear your thoughts in the comments about what you think about this. Yep, and the first movers will make the money. So that's exactly the point, L. Right, Senior. See, I love it. You guys are such a well-educated crowd. It's really nice, really refreshing. So, yeah, first movers with this will make the money. We'll make the money for sure. And we've seen that with the Helium network before. Like the first movers in the IoT network made so much money. Let's get back over here to the questions. What is Sol R? Let's look at Sol R. Soul Razor. SoulRaiser is designed to be a de facto fundraising and developer platform for projects built on Solana, aiming to support the growth of DeFi, NFTs, Web3s that can scale. So let me check this out. I'm always skittish about projects like this because, like, okay, who are you working with? Whoa, look at that. From $2 all the way down to 4 cents. Man. Ooh, man. That's harsh. That's hard. But let's take a look at it. Yeah, I'm always skittish with stuff like this. Because in the grand scheme of things, right? Like, Solana and Helium are doing stuff with T-Mobile, right? But then this, you're doing things on your own. You're launching these projects, these random projects, and they have to do stuff on their own. See what I'm saying? It's like, okay, with all the other projects I tell you guys about, like, okay, these guys, WADSPay and XDC are working with the World Economic Forum. They're they're ISO 20022 compliant. These guys, again, they're connected with the World Economic Forum and working with people like Tommy Hilfiger and stuff like that. Projects like these, to me, I always have to be I would be very skittish and nervous in investing in these because they're doing it by themselves. Um, did I see any partners on there? Okay, partners. Okay, so I mean, they have partners of capital partners. Um, I'm sure they had to get like Sam Bankman-Fried, and they had to get like, okay, Cream's an angel investor. That's cool. Cream's a big name. Um, Frax is a big name. Okay. Um, and they have a decent APY. I'm always nervous about these guys. I'm not sure. I'm not sure, guys. I would tend to almost want to stay away from this. Because when you think about all these other projects that we've mentioned that are working with such big people, I would almost want to stay away from this. Um, the risk is more than the reward on this one to me. Um, yeah, so that's my view, but I'm sure like okay, if you want to get some quick APY, I mean, I'm not telling you not to do it. It's not financial advice or anything, just giving like my opinion. But one could, if they wanted to, take advantage of this APY in the very, very short term. If you had a large sum of cash, maybe, but not financial advice, of course. People do that. They'll take large sums of money and take advantage of a APY, but you have to continue to constantly watch that and then take your money out as you get the APY. But again, that's again another thing that's very, 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 very risky. So, in my opinion, I try to stay away from risky things like that. But yeah, that's what I think about that. Are you using the 5G miner? No, I am not using the 5G miner at this point. I have the IoT miner, but I'm definitely wanting to look into getting a 5G miner. I definitely want to be a first mover there. Let's see here. Going to be really hard to compete with Big Three in wireless. They haven't released enough info for me to really dig into yet. I have reached out to them waiting for a response. All right, Strictly. Awesome, bro. I built probably 3K plus 5G sites in the last few years. We started out 5G 5 or 6 years ago with Crown Castle. Okay, cool, man. Thanks for sharing that information with us. I really appreciate it. You always share really great information with us. I appreciate it, bro. So let's see if we got any more questions, guys. Because we got about 14 more minutes left. And remember, guys, the show, I do have a video premiering on the channel for you guys to check out. Okay, so let's look at Solana's price history. We didn't do that yet. And remember when Solana had gone up to like $200 or something crazy like that? Man. And I think it's sitting at like maybe 50 right now. Like all these ones that are having phones on them, I think are a really good investment. Um, $32, jeez. And their supply is 50, like basically half a billion. Um, Gosh, remember when this was just, I remember looking at my phone app and seeing Solana at like $2. Amazing. Like would have been great investment back then, right? But it's as high, it was as high as $254. Crazy. Um, but you better believe, even though it's at $32, and believe me, you could split up $32 in a whole bunch of other cryptos, but believe me, with it having its own cell phone, it's definitely going to get back to this 250 and beyond. Um, but let's see here. So $32 times $10 or times 10 is 320. So it's something like a 7x from where it is if it gets back to this high. So you'd be in for like at least a 7x, but I don't see any reason why it couldn't go to like 10x from here. Like, do we see it getting to $320 from here? Yeah. Yeah. Especially if they deliver on that cell phone network. Yeah, for sure, right? And if we can go look at DeFi Llama, see all the money locked in their DeFi. They have $1 billion locked in their DeFi. So Solana's definitely a chip that you wouldn't mind having in your portfolio, right? Same with Polygon. $1 billion locked up in their money, and they're also going to have phones. So might be something to look at there. See if we got any questions. Any more questions? Oh, what's up, Morton Matt D? It's been a while, brother. Yeah, you know what? Got to drop that information, bro. And what's up, Reverse 333? I've been seeing that number a lot lately today, or like in the last couple of days. 333. I don't know what it means, but I'm going to take note of that. Let's see here, guys. So we got about 10 more minutes left. The video should actually be out. Let's see here. Okay, what is Reddit? So I went and started looking about Radits, and I'm sure all you guys who subscribe probably already got the notification or whatever. But I looked into Radits as a suggestion from a viewer. I think it was Be Like Water, and I was very happy with what I see. Definitely come over here. We look at where do you buy Radits, what's Radits like, price projection, where we see it going, stuff like that. But yeah, I liked what I saw from Reddit. What's a long time play with the Solana network? The long time play, and I'll keep saying it, the long time play is the 2024 when we have this Bitcoin, the next Bitcoin halving in 2024. That's where we want to go. That's where we want to be. What can it be in that point? Who's to say, right? They deliver on this network and Bitcoin is going to be booming. I can definitely see it past this point. But how much past this point? Who knows, right? But what I'm pretty much thinking is it definitely gets to its high again, but it gets beyond it. Because if we go to Bitcoin, every halving, every halving, it goes past the previous high. So let's go take a look. So there's a halving right there. And if you can go over here and look, that little blip right there, that was a little that was a halving too. So every halving we get higher here, right? This halving was about 15K. This halving was 70K. So what is that? Like a 4x. This halving was like 1,000. So it went from 1,000 to like 15K. So that was like what, a 17x? And then it went from 17K to, from like 17, 15K to like almost 70K. So what's that, like a 4x? Could we see from 70K to 150K to 300K? I'm not sure, but uh, what I can say is it's probably going to be higher than this almost 70K. And different altcoins are going to definitely follow it. Like what we've been talking about, Seek, like what we've been talking about, like Cardano, like what we've been talking about with these central bank digital currencies. And those central bank digital currencies, we may even see them pop before then, because central bank digital currencies will be kind of tested out in mid 2023. So, and always remember too, guys, that it takes a little bit after the halving for it to pop off. So, like, take for example, the halving for here was like May 2016. You can see it's increasing since the halving, but it took like a little while for it to really pop off, like 18 months. Here, the halving was 2020, so it actually took less time for it to pop off. So the halving was like May 2020, and you could see it increasing there, but it took till 4/21 for it to really just reach a high, right? And you could say right almost here, like at the end of the year, it really kind of increased. So almost 6 or 7 months. So could we look at the next halving in 2024 only be like a 3 months until it's like boom? I don't know. Or could we look at it again taking 7 months to boom? I don't know. But we know after a halving, it does boom. Okay? What's up, Scott? Riviera Group. That's my guy over there. Um, should we wait for the dip on XRP or try to grab it right now? Personally, Scott, I'm grabbing it right now, man. And if it does dip, I'm just going to average down. That's what I'm doing. Because it's one of those ones, I'm glad you brought it up. It's one of those ones that's going to be involved with the central bank digital currencies. So in 2023, it's definitely going to be booming because it's going to be a part of those central bank digital currencies. So yeah, I'm grabbing it now and averaging down personally. That's how I'm playing it. If we can go take a look at it right now. So yeah, Yeah, I'm grabbing it and averaging it down. I still think we do get another downturn in the market. Um, I still think we do. The Fed has to talk two more times. Chances are he's still probably going to be like high on the interest rates. Um, so I still think we do get another downturn. But right now I'm grabbing it and I'm just gonna average down. Um, Remember, like over here, I forget what happened. There was something else over here that happened. It made it bullish as well. But yeah, um, there's a lot of people, 17 letter people. If you guys know what I'm talking about, I'm gonna have to make a video on that actually too. I gotta write this down. Put that'll be on Rockfin though. 17 letter people are real high on XRP, real high on XRP, and there are rumors that like they're gonna be gold backed. Certain people from the 17 letter group keep saying that. So yeah, high on that. I'm high on XRP. And now that they're members of the World Economic Forum too, oh man, they're connected with all the right people that they want to get stuff done. Strictly three sports. What's up? What's up, Larry Davis? Oh, that's hilarious, man. I'm not gonna say his name and wow, Strictly, man, you got me rolling over here, man. Uh, you're welcome, Scott, as always, man. As always. uh, yeah. So you know what though? For me, there's I'm not even gonna say his name either. There are a couple different people that are worse than that guy to me. But I'm not gonna say no names. I'm not gonna say no names. me Kevin. Uh, me Kevin. Oh, sorry. Bit boy. Bit boy. All right, though. No names were said here. All right, then, guys. Catch me on Monday. I'll be on Benzinga talking some good stuff. Thank you guys so much for coming out. And anybody who's catching it on a replay, thank you guys so much. Definitely go out and check out the new video that I dropped just before this on Reddit. And thank you guys so much for watching.